Hello everybody. Here I am on this very rainy day, and we're actually going to talk about that in just a minute. But I want to start with number one, and that is about what Miss Danielle did in her video yesterday. She called it shadow tracing drawing. And yesterday was a really nice sunny day with the sun coming in the window, so she could show you how she put a piece of paper down and she found objects, and she said it works better if you find something small that has really good edges so that you can put it down on the paper and trace it. And I put the paper and what you're going to write with, and how you can see how the sun creates a shadow on that. And it reminded me of the video I made of letting the butterflies go, and I realized that my own shadow was covering up the butterflies. So I was like, oh no, I need to do something about that. And here's Ishmael. He's visiting. Did you try that? How was that? And even on a rainy day like this, you could use a flashlight like Miss Danielle said. And she also gives me lots of ideas, by the way. She said yesterday that I give her ideas sometimes when I make a video and I have an idea, and she helps me think of ideas too. Because I have an idea for Monday when I make my next video, what I'm going to do, and she helped me think of it. So, thank you, Miss Danielle. But I hope you had fun with that, and you can try it in lots of different ways. And please share what you're doing with us so that we know. All right, number two, I thought, you know what I was just hearing outside was thunder. Because sometimes when it rains, we don't hear thunder, and sometimes when it rains, we do. And I wanted to tell you some things I've learned about rain with thunder, which we call thunderstorms, and some interesting information about that. Because now that the butterflies are gone, I don't have anything to update you with, so we're going to learn some fun facts again. So what I learned, what I knew, is that this coming down, when you see some light coming down from the sky, that's called lightning. And that's what we see. So I drew eyes. That's what we see. But when you hear thunder, that's from that lightning coming down. You don't hear it at the same time because the light moves faster than the sound. I know it's really kind of strange to think about. But you see the lightning and then you hear the thunder. But you might hear it quickly, or you might hear it, it might take a while. And that's because there's a different, like sometimes the storm is far away and you could still see the lightning and hear the thunder, but it isn't raining yet. And if it's the lightning and then the thunder right away, then you know that the rain and the storm is like right there where you are. And you're safe inside, so don't worry about that. So another thing I learned about lightning and thunder is that the lightning happens because it gets really, really hot. And that is and that's how the lightning's made, because it's so hot up there. I didn't know that. And then the sound is made from the heat, and it creates this big wave. And that's what we hear as thunder. Wow. That's really interesting to me. So those are a few interesting facts about thunderstorms. There's also a really fun book by Patricia Polacco called Thunder Cake, and it's actually about a real story about the person who wrote it used to visit her grandma on a farm here in Michigan a long time ago. And her grandma taught her how to not be scared of thunderstorms anymore. And I'm not going to read it. It's kind of a long book, but I might read it another time if we have another thunderstorm. I had a different activity I'm going to tell you about that I'm going to show you. But if you wanted to look it up, or maybe you have it, it's a great book. Thunder Cake by Patricia Polacco. And that reminded me a lot about her book. Maybe next week, especially because I think it's supposed to rain. I might read that to all of you, and you can see what you think. All right, so now in the book, she actually makes a cake to go along with all of this. But I'm actually gonna do a little bit of cooking today. And so what I'm gonna do, number 3, they're called healthy bites. But they're gonna be yummy bites. And they're really easy that you can make. Now you're gonna need your mom and dad or whoever grown up that you live with to help you with it, but I'm gonna show you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this part of the video, and then we'll have the rest of the video in my kitchen, and I'll show you how to make these. All right, so I wrote, see you in my kitchen. So, and that will be right after this. You'll see me in my kitchen, and I'll show you how to make these healthy bites. All right, so see you then. Okay, so we're here in my kitchen, and I'm gonna show you how to make these healthy bites. And there's really just 3 ingredients that you need, although the recipe I'm gonna give you is a little different. And I'm gonna make a change to it because I don't have a couple of the things in the recipe, but that's okay. You can just do it this way. So you need oatmeal. I'm using just quick 1-minute oats. Maybe any kind would probably work. And then you need some applesauce. And I'm gonna use little mini chocolate chips, but you could use raisins and dried cranberries. The recipe says to use sultanas. Maybe those are other types of dried fruit. So that's fruit that's like dried up that you can put in there. So I'm gonna measure out each of these things. I need to get a spoon. All right, so with the oats, I need 2 cups of oats, and I also need a bowl. Yes. So I'm gonna get 2 cups of oats. And a fast way to do this would just be to like pour some in there. But be careful so that you don't get too much. It's actually quite a bit of oats. Oh, and you also need a pan or like a cookie sheet to put these on, because I'm going to show you what we're going to do once we mix all of this together. So that's 1 cup. And this is about 2 cups. Okay, so I poured 2 cups into my bowl. Then, and I'm sorry you can't really see everything I'm doing that well. So I'm kind of just showing it. I'll show it to you. See? There it is in there. All right, then I'm gonna I'll have to figure out how to prop up my phone better and do this better. There we go. Then I need a 1/2 cup of applesauce, and I have unsweetened applesauce, so it's a little healthier. So I'm gonna scoop that up. I have these individual ones, so I need to open 2 of them. And this will probably be more than a 1/2 cup, but then I can just eat the leftover. Yeah, it's a good snack. Okay. And then you put that in there. Oh wow, I hear the rain really coming down now. This is a good thing to do when it's raining outside, so you can stay inside, do some, and I really like to bake, so that's why I picked this idea, because I thought, you know what, that's fun. Now, I don't want to have too many chocolate chips, so, and actually, well, yeah, you can just mix it all together. So I'm just gonna put like a couple tablespoons. That's it. Okay. And then comes the fun part. You get to mix it together. Now, if it's not really, they're supposed to like stick together because the applesauce will help them stick together. And if they're not sticking together, then what you can do is add a little bit more applesauce, and that should help. But then you're actually going to get to use your hands to do this, because what we're going to do is make them into balls. Yeah. So I think that this is good. And then after you make them into balls, we're going to put them on the cookie sheet, which I have over here. And of course you need to preheat your oven. Ask a grown-up to help you. This has a fancy mat on it so it doesn't stick. Things don't stick on it. Yeah. All right, so then I'm gonna take some of this and I'm gonna attempt to make it into a ball. See if they stick together or not. You squish it together. Kind of. Never made these before, so this is my first try. And that's like a ball, right? Yeah, sticks together. And you just keep doing that until they're all in balls, little balls. See how many you can make. About that size. Doesn't look so little in the video, but they're not that big. All right, so I am going to make these balls and I'm gonna bake them, and you bake them for about 10 minutes. And then I'll show you what they are like at the end. Oh, and that's my oven saying it's done. So I'm gonna go do that and then I'll come back and show you what they look like at the end. Okay, oh, and that's fish mayo. I need to get paper towels so I can stop the video. All right, so they've baked in the oven for 10 minutes and here they are. And I just actually ate one. It was pretty good. So they don't look a lot different, but they're like more solid together. But make sure you ask, obviously, a grown-up in your house to help you with this, because it gets, the oven is dangerous and you need some help to do this. But you can do a lot of stirring and put the ingredients in. And it's fun to do when you're inside on a rainy day. So I hope you all have a great day. And Miss Danielle will be back with a video tomorrow. And hopefully we'll see you in one of our Zoom sessions. All right, bye.